Okie dokie. Alright, the stream. The stream is there. The stream is online. The stream is happening. Okie dokie. MFM Mining 10 is upon us. A little bit later than usual, but it is what it is. A little bit later than usual, yes. Instead of 8, it's 9:30. Basically no one here. And I've barely even finished setting up the route. It's a tragedy. But I'm almost done. Then I can put the bombs away. And everything's good. Alright. Arab has started on thin ice again. Arab has immediately come into stream on thin ice. But again, it's all good. It's all good, man. So, have I done everything here? I think I've got all of the clusters out. Yeah, I got that one. Got those. I'm pretty sure everything's here. Already told you I was going to say ninja, but I didn't think you liked them. Yeah, I'm sure you were going to say ninja. I'm sure you were going to say ninja. You know what you're doing, man. I know what you're doing. But anyways, it's time. It's time for some more Magma Fields Mithrilling. I think last stream I must have hit 130 million overflow powder, but I can't, you know, I can't hype that up today. I can't even hype up 9.4 billion overflow XP, because I don't think I'll get 22 million XP this stream. But it would be nice if I did. It'd be very nice. See, if I did get 22 million XP in a stream, it would just be great, wasn't it? What did you think I was going to say? I think you know. I think you already know, man. I already know what you were trying to do, man. I know. We all know. You know what you're trying to do. But it's all good, man. It's all good. Oh, you really don't know. Yeah, yeah. It's fine. I know. But anyways, yeah, so I've continued on with the daily streaming, technically. My point of yesterday, at the end of that stream still stands. Like, I'm not gonna, I said I'm not gonna do daily streaming. I'm not gonna hold myself to daily streaming. So basically, you know, tomorrow may or may not be a stream. I feel like I was gonna, you know, I feel like I was gonna do that anyway. Also, I've stop now, because you're pissing me off. I'll just ban you if you continue, okay? So essentially, yeah, I'm gonna continue what I was gonna do anyway. Like, you know, essentially daily streaming. Essentially daily streaming, but not at the same time. I don't know. It's just like the thing of like, I don't wanna commit to that, I think. What are the best mining methods right now? That's a very good question. I don't really know. I just do my MFM. I know all the mining methods, not which one's the best, but I do know all of them. It's just the omnipresent, omnipotent. There's so many omni words, but you know what I mean. I know a lot of the mining methods, but as far as I know, magma fields gems are the best method for money. It depends on what gem is the best at the moment, there, right? Um, so like it could be, magma fields sapphire, could be magma fields amber, could be a various. It depends on the price of what gemstones there are out there. Although, why is opal 40k per? What the fuck? Okay, new conclusion from me. Opal is currently the best thing to mine if you can sell it at 40k per. So what you really want to do is you want to get some nice divan armor, round up the blazers, put them in a corner, and then mine opal in nether. That seems to be what you want to do if opal's going to stay at 40k and people are actually going to buy it at that price. I mean, even the buy order at 28k is still pretty good. I mean, otherwise, if you're going to do the other more traditional gemstones, amethyst seems to be looking quite good. Doesn't have the best buy order price though. It doesn't have a really good base. I could have sworn these were 24k base, like just a few seconds ago. Technically, Topaz has the best base. You could also do some Amber, but they're not really that much different between each other, so either one. How thin is the ice gotten? I mean, it depends, man. It depends on how much you how much you stand on it. Um, I got 600 mil to spend. Should I invest into mining? I think you should invest into mining if you want to actually mine. Like, if you don't care for mining and you know that you're not going to be interested in it and are barely going to mine, then you shouldn't invest in mining. But if you know you're going to mine a lot, then you should invest in mining. If you got the will to mine, that's when you should really invest in mining. Doesn't really matter how much money you can put into it, because with mining you will be getting money during it. So then, with the money that you get from mining, you can put it back into it. So it doesn't really matter what you start with. Although, of course, if you start with more, you're gonna progress a lot faster. Anyway, what mod is this? This is hypixel skyblock. This is a server that you can join with. You can join the server on vanilla. Although you don't really join in vanilla. I mean, you can, but lots of people use loads of different mods like NEU, skyblock add-ons. They just make it easier to, well, I don't know. They provide a lot of quality of life, such as buttons that will run commands for you. Although actually that's a command of the mod, technically. But you know what I mean. Like, there's a lot of nice mods out there. And there's a lot of also mods that will get you banned, so make sure to, make sure to know that your mod is allowed or not, and that it's not a QOL mod. Don't touch my says fries is advocating for macroing. He's like, oh yes, just macro makes the game so much easier, but then it defeats the point of playing the game if it's just going to macro. And I'm glad that, people get banned for macroing. Every time a macro gets banned, justice is served. It's based as hell. You don't even know. You don't even like Minecraft. You don't even know why you're watching. Is interesting. If you don't like Minecraft, how did like, I mean, why did YouTube recommend you the stream? And if it did, I wonder what video you watched then to get it recommended to you. Because, like, I don't know whether YouTube will, recommend this stream. See, what I don't get is like YouTube, like who does YouTube recommend this type of stream to? Would it I mean, it probably would recommend it to people who like hypixel skyblock and all that. But is that like the only thing? Is it just general hypixel skyblock and then YouTube would recommend it? I do wonder what the algorithm would do that time. Like Rocket League and Fortnite, but not Minecraft. That is interesting because I don't like Fortnite, and I haven't played Rocket League in ages. And I refuse to play Rocket League because I have to make an Epic account to uh, to play Rocket League now, and I refuse to do that. I actually can't be bothered. Like Rocket League is not good enough of a game for me to make an Epic account to play it. I actually refuse. Also, hello Can. 130 million mithril powder, indeed. That is all the mithril powder I have in overflow. Is what I have. So, yeah. What's your playtime? My playtime is 16,400 hours with, hold on. With, what is it, 9,700 hours of AFK, roughly. So, you can take a lot of playtime out of that for the amount of AFK I've done. Am I getting on to like 10,000 hours of AFK? That would be a big milestone. I'm gonna put that in guild chat. I'm gonna be like boys, I hit 10,000 hours of AFKing on my island. Do you just AFK minions? Yes. That is most of the whatchamacallit? Private island? Yeah, private island playtime. It's pretty much all AFK. Because it just like if this game being about money and such, about getting coins and all that. There's no reason for me to not AFK and just get money passively. So, I mean, I have the ult for AFKing on my island as well, but, it's good to AFK on the main to get bits. And I have a lot of bits to get. I should start selling my bits. I'm almost at 1 million of them. It's hard to sell bits with the hypercatalyst method, though. The price of hypercatalysts being so volatile and even then it'll take a while to sell all of them, especially when I have 700,000 bits to sell. Can be a bit of an issue. Can't remember if I asked you this or someone else, but can you rap god? I did at one point, and I probably could now, yeah, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do that on stream. Which minions? I use ice minions, but that's mainly for mining experience. If you want minions for like money and other things, then well, if you want minions for money, then you would use slime minions. But if you want minions for other things, then you do the other things. Now, please, I'll sub if you do. Yeah, I don't really care about an individual like sub sort of thing. Like, I'm not gonna do something just for like a sub or a like or whatever, right? Is mining worth it? Abso-fucking-lutely, man. Absolutely. I personally recommend everyone to get into mining. Everyone should mine. See, that's the real way you can bribe me if you want, Arab. If you get into mining, that's the way. That's the way you get me to do that. Nah, but in all seriousness, I do recommend it. Mining is nice. It's a very different sort of pace to a lot of the other parts of Skyblock, because, a lot of people, I mean, I've said this many, many times before, but a lot of people go into mining and get sort of like bored and be like, oh, it's boring or whatever. It's a different pace of the game, It's not an immediate, oh my god, combat, kill everything. Yeah. It's more of a, relaxing sort of, you slowly gain your resources sort of thing. Are you top 1 miner or something? I'm number 2 in mining experience, but if we're talking about coal weight, I'm only top 6, which is a bit of a shame, to be honest. I really want to get higher in coal weight. I think that will be like my... I mean, the thing is, it would take ages to get number 1 coal weight, and just floating sand does so much goddamn coal weight that I don't think number 1 coal weight is realistic. But I'm all for getting more coal weight. Although I don't think my coal weight there has been updated, so let's see if it'll update. 407. 497. Okay. That's nice. That's at least almost 100. Almost 100 more coal weight. It's a whole sub. I personally recommend you should rap God. No, I'm not interested in doing that. Am I crazy, or does that really say 9 billion mining XP? Your eyes are not deceiving you, Can. I am at 9.379 billion mining XP overflow. That is a real number. And it's red. It makes it even better. Look at that. It's red and it looks cool. Did you have more mining XP than Implodent before he quit? Yes, I've always had more mining XP than Implodent. Implodent's had more gemstone collection than me before that, you know. And he still does. I have really shit gemstone collection. I need to up my gemstone collection. 959 mil gemstone collection cannot fly as top 6 Colway. Actually, that makes me wonder. Out of the top 10, who am I the lowest in gem collection? Actually, I think Arval's I don't trust PV. I was going to PV Arval, but I don't trust my PV nowadays for pretty much anyone other than the people I know that won't crash it. My PV is realistic. You know, I can kind of consider my PV broken. Other than for me, I guess, you know. Because I'm pretty sure my PV hasn't crashed me before, so we're good. That's crazy. Shouldn't you be like top 1 net worth if you mine so much? Not necessarily. If you mine the stuff that gives you money, then you will be quite high net worth. That's why floating sand, he's like he's number 1 gemstone. So you should expect a lot of net worth out of him, and he absolutely delivers. He has like 100 billion coin net worth. Not number 1 net worth, but he's like top 50, top 100, one of them. I'm gonna go because I don't know what's happening, bro. See ya, Rav. But yeah. So you do get a lot of money from mining, and floating sand is absolutely an example of that. I mean, it's not like I don't have any money. Even though this doesn't make the most amount of money, MFM does give you still a decent bit, and the amount of it that I've done, I do have like 30 billion net worth, according to one of the bots on Discord. Although it's probably a good bit more than 30 billion. It's probably 35 billion because you got to count this money that it doesn't track. It doesn't track the money that I have in my minions, or the bits that I have, actually, and I do have a lot of money in bits nowadays. If we're talking the money in bits, we're probably getting onto like 5 billion in bits. If I can sell the bits properly, that is. You have 1.3 billion coins right now. Should I go dungeons or mining? I recommend you do what you will be more passionate about. If you are really interested in your dungeoning, then do that one. But if you like the idea of doing some mining, then there you go. Gemstones are overrated. Well, they're rated highly because they give you money. It makes sense. Mithril, maybe you could say Mithril is underrated, but mainly what people will care about in mining, of course, is money. I mean, most people will not care about coal weight and XP and all that. And they should, goddammit. They fucking should. Coal weight and XP, they're fucking goated, man. We need to convince more people that coal weight and XP are good shit. But yeah, gemstones are rated. They make sense. What's the best ore to mine for money? That would be Jasper. But Jasper is like you get Jasper from a structure, and you need to find a structure, and the structure may not be good as well. It may be a tiny structure, and there may not be as many supplementary gems around, because the Jasper won't be enough for you to fully, sustain an infinite route around. So you'll need to sort of like, it's a bit of a hybrid method. You incorporate it into another gemstone route. Although, if it's in the magma fields, you're probably fine. Because in the magma fields you've got a shit ton of ruby and topaz around, so you could incorporate it into a ruby and topaz route quite easily. Or even, perhaps if you can get some other gemstones with magma fields in there, that'll be good. Their loss, true. I mean, that's what we gotta do, man. We gotta convince people about the good word of mining, we gotta spread that mining propaganda. How are you doing today, Mr. Cash? I'm doing good, man. I feel like I've actually had a good amount of sleep now, I feel like the previous streams was definitely me being incredibly sleep deprived. So I feel like, I'm a lot better sleep-wise. I don't know, I think it just helps. But yeah, that is pretty much how the thing is with mining. You could say Jasper, or if you don't want to talk about Jasper because you need a structure for it and you don't have to find a Jasper structure to mine, then the best thing to mine would just be whatever gemstone's highest in the bazaar, and then mine that gemstone in the magma fields. If it's amber, you try and get a magma fields amber route. Where those routes may be, you might have to make your own routes, or if you can find someone else's routes, then there you go. Or you can buy someone else's routes, and that's a money-making method in itself. If you make a route and then sell that route, Implodent made a couple of billion off of that. Although that may have also been contraband, but either way works. How much gemstone powder overflow do you have? Not a great deal, to be honest. I think my PV works for even myself now, actually. Yeah, I think PV is dead even for me. But my gemstone powder is 19.8 plus 1.6. Maybe around about 22 million gemstone powder in total. But yeah, I guess the overflow that I have at the moment is 1.6. Although I don't know whether I can really consider it true overflow or not, because I don't have all the perks that require gemstone powder. See, if I had like a tree that got every single gemstone powder perk, then I probably might not even have any overflow at all. Are you the #1 mithril miner? I am not. That would be Chevio. Chevio has a lot more mithril collection than I do. He's got like 3 billion, I think. Maybe even 4, I'm not entirely sure. Let me have a look. I can't remember what his collection is. Let's see. Mithril collection. I'm dying. Shit. Oh, it's a Yogg. I thought the mithril was suffocating me. You have a nice voice. You could do ASMR. I'm not interested in ASMR, but thank you about the compliments on my voice. But yeah. Okay, anyway. Collection-wise. So yeah, Chevio has 2.92 billion overflow. And then it is Hosh Lucas with 1.96, then Arval at 1.72, and then me at 1.67. So there's a possibility I could overtake Arval in Mithril Collection. I could become #3. But then it would take a while to get to Hosh Lucas. 7.2 to 9.6 is a pretty big jump. And then the biggest jump, of course, #1, 2.92 to 1.96. Almost a whole billion. That is a bit of a jump. I think Chevio's you know, safe in his number one spot there. You're welcome, no problem. Thank you, man. But yeah, I am could potentially get to the top 3, but I am currently number 4. I think the first number 1 I probably could get might be Ice Collection. I know I've been saying that, and I thought I would get it last time I collected my minions, but I'm a little bit more confident now. So the next time that I collect my minions, I feel like I probably will get to number 1. But I'm not entirely... I'm not that confident. I'm a little bit more confident than before. But then again, that was the exact same as last time, so... Yeah, I mean, if I was still number 2, right? If I was still number 2 in Ice, I would be thinking like, oh yeah, okay, next time I collect my minions, easily number 1. But considering I'm 3rd, I don't know who the fuck number 2 is, let alone number 1. I have no idea what even their collections could be. Like, are they a significant amount higher than me? Or am I neck and neck with them? I don't know, because in the bot, in the network, in the collection leaderboard bot, it says I'm number 1 Ice Collection. So they're API off Ice Collection. Number 1 and number 2. My main is getting unbanned in 5 minutes finally. Nice. Nice for you. Make sure to not get yourself banned again. But yeah, the Ice Collection leaderboard is an interesting one. Because I'm only doing minions, I'm not like manually grinding Ice, nor do I really... I mean, it'd be cool to have number 1 Ice, but that's not my main thing. Not really going for number 1 Ice. But it'd be a cool thing to have on the side. How much mithril collection do you get per hour? I don't really know. Never really tracked it up. I think I did a little bit ago. I'm not entirely sure what it was though. I think it might have been in the roughly 2 million collection hour range. But it all depends really on like my rates. Because my stream rates aren't the best usually. My stream rates are a little bit shit. And then when I do sweat it, I think it's like 2 mil collection an hour. And then roughly 6 million XP an hour. Although a little bit under, I think. But in reality, I should be getting more than 5.8 or 6 million XP per hour. Especially when Fetcher and other people are getting 7, 8, or whatever. But yeah, there's definitely reasons why I'm not getting as much XP. Because what I should be doing, as I've said multiple times on stream before, is not worrying about like those estranged blocks. I should be going for more of the, you know, connected block sort of thing. But I think that would mainly come from just trying to get out of the habit of trying to get every single mithril block. It's hard to break habits though, you know? If you built up a strong habit, it's even harder to get rid of it. And then, you know, it's even harder to create a new habit. Well, I say it's even harder. It's hard to create a new habit as well. That's an interesting thing about habits. Like, habits can be good and they can be bad. It depends. Do you do other things in the game next to mithril mining? Not really. If I'm playing hypixel skyblock, then I'm usually just trying to do some magma fields mithril. So what are you doing mining all that stuff on Minecraft? I am mining a lot of magma fields mithril. I'm mining it for XP. That is what I'm doing. Hello, Screamy. Welcome to some MFM. MFM later at night than usual. See, it's already 10 PM and I'm pretty sure I started stream like half an hour ago. See, I usually start stream at like 8. But nah, I mean, I was talking about last stream, about like a stream at 3:30 or something. Imagine I streamed it in the middle of the night. Before I go to bed. When do I actually go to sleep? No one knows. Could be 6 a.m., could be 3 a.m. Or it could be 1 a.m. Could be any of those. I'm subscribed to you. You seem like a pretty nice dude. Thank you, man. Sounds pretty nice. Are you going to be fiestaing tomorrow? I will be participating in the fiesta. Hopefully. I can't remember which fiesta this one is. I think it's the one where I have to wake up at 8? Shit, hold on. I should just go and look at the times and announcements. Ah, it's at 9:30. That's not bad at all. If I only need to wake up at 9:30, that's pretty good. And it's on a Sunday, right? It's on a Sunday as well. Sunday at 9:30 is nice. You're UK, aren't you? Yeah, I'm in the UK. Also, hello, Fetcher. How are things? And Gandalf Sturbit. How are we all doing? It's 10:30 for you. Nice. Is that 10:30 a.m. or p.m. though? Because 9:30 in theory should be a really good time for me. Like 9:30 should be sort of, you know, right in the time where it should be good for me. But I woke up at 3 p.m. today, so I need to perhaps fix that for tomorrow. I might need to, I might need to fix that issue. See, if I wake up at 3 p.m. tomorrow, then I'm probably even gonna miss the entire fiesta. So that is a problem. Work on your sleep schedule. Very true. I do need to do that. Not sure what I'm gonna mine though. I mean, there could be a whole bunch of different things you could mine. You could do MFM. MFM works really well with Fiesta, with the... I mean, the XP buff is quite good for the best XP method. But it only gives, MFM only gives you XP to the... Well, I say it only gives XP to the player, but it doesn't give you XP on any pet that you want directly. You can XP share to another pet, but you want to really use Bal and Silverfish for MFM. So regular CHM could be a good thing to do during a fiesta. Or you can do the best money-making thing that you can mine. If you do Magma Fields gems, and you can do that. Or you can do gold or obsidian. They're usually pretty good to do during a fiesta. The only things you really don't want to do during a fiesta is like cobble gen. Cobble gen and probably like the lesser ores. I mean, even mining coal would probably be good during a fiesta. Actually, yeah, coal mining during a fiesta is completely fine. I think the only thing you really probably shouldn't do during a fiesta is cobble gen. Any private island method is not really what you should be doing. Fetcher's bestiary grinding right now? Nice. What bestiary are you getting, Fetcher? Or are you just going for all of them? Or maybe he's going for Yogs. Maybe he's trying to outdo my bestiary. Who is the best miner? It's all of you in chat. You're the best at mining. It's you, the viewer. I mean, it depends. What do you want to say? Like, maybe #1 Colwait is the best miner. Or maybe it's Fetcher. Maybe it's the person with the best rates. Or maybe it's the person who has done the most mining. Or maybe it's the person who's done the most mining of like mithril or gemstones. Or it depends, man. I don't think there really is like a best miner. Or maybe it is Colwait, because Colwait does incorporate everything. It depends, man. It depends what you want to yeah, it depends on your perspective, I think. But I'm gonna put it out there. I might be one of the best miners in Skyblock. I'm just putting it out there, man. I'm just saying. Can I get a agree in chat? And before everyone just goes disagree, but can I get an agree? Perhaps? Maybe. May sound like a grandma, but the sleep hours from 10 p.m. till 12 a.m. Helps your body clean itself and become healthier, talking from experience. Yeah, no, I'm fully aware that sleeping is a good thing, especially considering, like, uh, you know, how I was feeling on, like, my 6 hour and 4 hour sort of levels of sleep for the past few days. You don't need to convince me at the moment. I'm fully on the sleep is good bandwagon. Don't worry about that. But if you mean like going to sleep at a specific time, then, obviously I will have to uh, sleep earlier if I want to wake up early for this Fiesta tomorrow. But it depends, man. We'll see what happens. I'm sure you got a private amber route, right? I don't have any private routes, and that makes me sad, man. Well, I say I don't have any private routes. I have this one, of course, but, like, is it really that private? Is it really that private? I mean, I've got 380, the most public route in all the fucking skyblock. What else do I have? I got nothing. I got no private routes, lads. I got fucking nothing. Depends if you give me 1 billion, I will agree. No, I can't. See, if I bribe people for telling me I'm the best miner, that's just fucking. I'll be out money and out everything as well. It doesn't mean anything if it's bribed, and I've lost money at the same time. It's shit. It's not good, man. Fetcher should have one he could share with a good old cult member. I mean, maybe. Like, maybe some people in guild would be nice to give me. I'm pretty sure someone gave me their coal route as well. I think. I've probably been given like some routes and DMs before. I mean, technically 380. Before that was mega public, so someone gave me that. So there is that. Streets are saying real coal is the best miner. I don't know, man. I feel like the streets are saying not Fetcher. Sorry, Fetcher. It's actually floating sand. I mean, he's #1 coal weight. I'm just saying. It's 4 a.m. IST. Still watch your videos. I love it. Nice, man. It's nice to hear. I'm glad you enjoy them. Best at ability forgetting. God damn it. Where can I check coal weight? If you have the coal weight mod, which you get from chat triggers and then importing coal weight, then you can do coal weight find and then a username, and then it should tell you their coal weight. Or you can go into the Mining Cult Discord, which I think may be linked in the description. I think so. May not be. But yeah, the Mining Cult Discord, you'll be able to use the bot in that Discord to look at your coal weight as well. Beaming Ava, Makash, I need help. What do you need help with? A live creeper says agree. So, I did get an agree. An agree without bribery as well. So we'll take that. What is fun in this game at the moment? I mean, it depends, man. What is fun to you in this game? Because what I find fun, what you find fun in this game, of course, are going to be completely different. Because I find MFM quite fun. It is kind of nice to do. But I don't know if you would like doing MFM. I can't say that many people in Skyblock like doing MFM. But there are some. And some of those people are in the guild. Some of those people might include Awesome Elite, 53. I feel like he's the main MFMer in guild nowadays, other than me. Are we allowed to ask personal questions? What kind of... Absolutely, man. This isn't like a Skyblock only stream. If anything, this is a just chatting stream, but with like hypixel Skyblock in the background. That is what I treat these streams as. My fun is switching between blue, red, and orange blocks. Nice. 3,000 coal weight. Really need to work on that. I mean, 3,000 coal weight's a good amount of coal weight. Okay, thank you. No problem. I think something... Hold on a second. I like some things, but the thing is all of those things need a budget of at least 200 mil. And I got no clue what to do for money that isn't boring. I mean... Depends on what you like to... Is there anything in skyblock that you like doing that gives you money? Like, dungeons gives money. A lot of people like dungeons, so you could do some dungeons for money. I mean, farming makes money, so if you like farming, you can do that. Mining likes money, so if you like mining, you can do that. Other things are there. Foraging doesn't really make that much money, but I guess it makes some. If you like foraging, you can do that. Also, Makash, I've been waiting for about a year now for you to let me out your basement. God damn it, man. Got no RNG for dungeons. I have 800 floor 6 runs and no RNG drops whatsoever. But do you not make any money at all? Surely you get some money, right? You may just need to run more runs. But also, if it's the thing that you like doing, then you might as well be doing it anyway. If it's what you like doing in skyblock, then you can keep doing it, and then you get money during it. So you're having fun playing skyblock and you're getting money. You made about 6 mil from those runs, and those are recombobulators. Oof. Which are worth an ish. It's a difficult one. See, I may be in a different position because I do like mining, and it is one of the better money making methods in the game. So I'm kind of good in that way. Floor 6 is dog if you don't drop a giant sword. I see. I mean, maybe you just got to pray for the RNG. Maybe you get that RNG, then it will all change, and all your runs will have technically have been worth a lot more because, you know, the average will have been brought up quite a bit. What's your IGN? My IGN is the same as my YouTube channel name. It's Makash. Mine some red block till you can do M6. That is true. I mean, you can do a little bit of mining if you want to. If you can still make a little bit of mining, it does make a good amount of money. However, it also takes time to get into the part where you can get a lot of money. Oh, by the way, do you still have 4 bill bank or some? Yeah, I got some money in the bank. I don't have any money on me though. That's the main problem. But yeah, all my money that I did have on me is probably... Once I get rid of all those bits, or I say get rid of them, you know, once I convert all the bits into money, then in theory, I should get back to my normal purse, my normal piggy. I remember you showing about 3 billion and saying you were poor. I mean, I don't exactly have a lot of money on me right now. 400 million coins is... it's not much nowadays. How old are you? I am 22. 22 years of age. What's the minimum powder to start mining? Technically nothing. You can mine without any powder if you want. But what you probably want to hear is something like, oh, what powder should I get before starting gemstone mining or something? And a lot of people will say 4 mil, 4 mil. So I would say 4 mil, 4 mil is probably what you want. 400 mil is still almost as much as my net worth. Yeah, I mean, it's not nothing, but it's not enough for what I want to do. Especially if I want to sell my bits, I need a lot more than 400 mil. Powder is free these days. It's not as free as it used to be. Powder is like, the rates of powder nowadays are like what they used to be. See, what you really wanted to have done is to do powder while the powder rates were like 600k per hour, that is. But yeah, it's back down to like 100k an hour now, which is good. I'm glad they didn't keep it at that insane rate. They did really make powder really too easy to get back then. I don't think we ever changed coal weight values for powder back down to where they should be. I can't remember whether we did or not. I don't think we did. We probably should, but then, you know, there's also the amount of people that got all their powder from that time where powder was really, really easy to get, and should we count that legacy powder, or that's the sort of thing. It's like, should we change it back to normal? Because if we wanted to count, it's like the same thing with floating sand. You got a bunch of gemstone. Well, I mean, I don't think all of his gemstone collection came from like a lot of his gemstone collection didn't really come from Armadillo, but then Armadillo was also insanely good for gemstone collection, and he did do a bit of that. But I don't know how much of that collection was gemstone collection. Yeah, it's the same thing of like, if a method had a really boosted way of getting a certain collection, then in general you'd nerf it. You'd nerf the coal weight amount for that thing because the rates per hour have also increased, that sort of thing. You want to sort of keep it to a certain amount of coal weight per hour. You don't want to make a method have a 30 coal weight an hour thing for too long. So generally you'd nerf something, but then if it gets nerfed by the admins, then anyone who wants to try doing that method now gets hit with a 1 coal weight an hour method, and it's just not really fair on them either. So it's an interesting thing trying to balance coal weight around that. But it does end up with people having like a lot of legacy coal weight, which I don't think is really that bad either. I don't think legacy coal weight is necessarily a bad thing. Yeah, I know I said I'm not going to daily stream. Look, I'm not going to commit to daily streaming, nope, nah. There definitely could, or there may or may not be a stream tomorrow. I'm not going to guarantee it. Even though I've technically daily streamed, when in yesterday's stream I said, "Oh, I'm not going to daily stream." Look, mate, it doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean I can't stream on a day if I want. If I want to stream on a day, I'll do it. My main thing about yesterday's thing was the commitment aspect of it. How much money are you making? About 15 mil an hour. How much powder should I get before starting to mine gemstones? 4 mil, 4 mil. But I see almost no one with a plasma flux. Also, where the plasma flux at? You too poor for it. Nah, JK. Bruh. I'm being flexed on. I'm being flexed on because I don't have a plasma flux. I don't have that extra 2.5 vitality in mending. And 0.5% more max HP per second. And 25% base mana regen. And 10 more strength. I don't even know why I have this still. I don't actually use the overflux. Well, I mean, I do, but like, if on those occasions that I do end up using it, should I have an SOS flare instead and then sell the overflux? Should I keep the overflux because it's co-op soulbound and I can't sell it? Yes. Hold on a second, it's co-op soulbound. I might as well upgrade it to a plasma flux. But then that's spending money. And then if I use an SOS flare for things instead of an overflux or plasma flux, then there's a bit of a waste upgrading it to a plasma flux, isn't it? But then are there situations where I'd use a plasma flux over an SOS flare? Because an SOS flare isn't a direct upgrade. It does give you the exact same amount of mana regen. Gives you more vitality, but doesn't give mending. Doesn't give you any regen. Although, you could argue the vitality would be more than the regen as well, but, it's a different thing. Gives you true defense, whereas this doesn't. Gives you 10 frosty and 10 attack speed instead of 25 strength. Not the same, it's not a direct upgrade, but, you'd probably would use it over the plasma flux. Good mithril morning, good morning, Cooper. How are you all doing? How are things in things, Cooper? What do you use the gauntlet for? I usually use the gauntlet to mine hardstone, so I don't waste fuel, or I don't waste the divan drill's fuel. Where's all your net worth, the 30 billion? It's spread out across various different things, such as like the bank. I've got 5 billion, 1 billion, so, around like 6 billion here. I've got a few billion in bits, and then the bits on me. My divan armor, my divan's drill. my other divans drill, the Chimera 5 on my gauntlet. What else? My Frozen Blaze is a few billion, probably. Okay, maybe not a few billion, but you know, at least a billion. I'd say the Frozen Blaze is at least 8 billion. It all adds up, you know, the various different things I have across my profile. Oh wait, yeah, the hyper catalysts in here. Oh yeah, and the 15,816 enchanted pack dice. That's also a few billion there. Where's your purse gone? Didn't you have 4 billion? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's all in the bits now. But I'm pretty sure I only spent 2 billion on the cookies. I actually don't remember where is it all gone? I mean, actually no. Hypercatalyst is where it's all gone. I think there's about a billion or two of hypercatalyst here. I think maybe a billion. It may only be 1 billion, but that is where the purse money has gone. It's either gone into hypercatalyst, and some of those hypercatalysts have gone into my minions, so some of the purse has technically gone into the minions now. But the bits and the hypercatalysts, I think, are where all of my purse money went. But if we take all the bits and convert them into money, I probably, also including the hypercatalysts I currently have, it's probably around 5 billion that I'll get. But I need to just sell my bits eventually. Is there a big difference between 4 mil, 4 mil, and 12 mil, 12 mil? No, I don't think so. I think 4 mil, 4 mil is like 80 to 90 of what you'll get, rates-wise. 80 to 90%, I think. 30 billion net worth and no Hyperion. Yeah, I don't really need a Hyperion for anything, so no point in buying it. Although I do want to do Kudra at some point, so I might need a Hyperion for that, but I want to see if I can get away with just using a Terminator. I don't really need that many Kudra runs anyway, I just want to get a rare Kudra pet. You stream for 6 hours straight? Nice. For killing Yogs, I think that's a little bit overboard, using a multi-billion coin weapon to kill Yogs. If you don't know my YouTube username, downtime for 10 seconds. I got enough downtime on my streams already. I just keep most of my stuff in my chests. Yeah, I got a few things in chests. I got a few hyper catalysts in chests as well, just as like a backup if I say like Jupers took down the bazaar or something. I've got at least 48, hold on. I think it's 48 per, and then 4 a day. So I got like 12 days of reserves in hypercatalysts, just in case the bazaar goes down. And then technically more. If we count all of this, it's probably like a few months maybe. But yeah. Do you really not know? No. Was it hello, Mr. Winner in Twitch chat? I don't know whether I said hello to Mikkel. I might have not. Or Mikkel. You know what I mean. But anyways, you need Hyperion? I don't, Nord. Why would I need a Hyperion? I don't need a Hyperion, man. I wouldn't use it. I don't do dungeons, I don't do... I mean, you'd probably use it for Blaze Slayer, right? The thing is, I don't need it for Blaze Slayer. I could just use other things. You're Bazaar flipping while killing Key Guardians for money? Nice. You need a Hyperion for Kudra? See, that's where you're wrong. Okay, maybe you might be right there, but fuck you. No, I'm not gonna do it. See, I'm gonna see whether I can get away with using it just a Terminator. See, if I can just use a Terminator, and then get enough for my rare Kudra, then I will not have had to buy a Hyperion, and I could have saved myself many billions of coins. How about that? I don't have to spend billions on Kudra. I just have to spend maybe half a bill. Actually, never mind. A max Terminator is probably more than half a billion, isn't it? We'll see, I guess. That's when I get around to doing Kudra, though. That'll be a while from now. You don't need it for Kudra? What do I not need for Kudra? Because I agree with you in terms of Hyperion for Kudra. I don't need that. I don't need it. I don't need it. Oh, nice. My favorite farmer is streaming. Who's your favorite farmer? Are you talking about I don't know Dom Nord? Are you watching I don't know Dom instead of me? I wonder if he still streams. I'd raid him. At the end of the stream, if he's streaming, I can raid him. His last stream was 5 months ago, according to his channel, though. So maybe he probably won't be streaming, but I would. I would do it. I would send all you lot over, and then we could. If I could get I don't know Dom to mine, that'd be funny. If we could get him to do some MFM, that'd be an interesting one. Scroll up. What do you want, Black Hole? I show up around the same time a certain person shows up in chat. I'm not going to do any cryptic stuff. Just say what your name is. No, you are my favorite farmer. See, Lord, I find it hard to believe. I find it hard to believe. I mean, how can a level 30 farmer... Sorry, level 30... I can't read? 37? Yeah. How can a level 37 farmer be your favorite farmer? What do you mean? How am I your favorite farmer? Unless you're considering mining farming. Maybe I'm farming mithril. Maybe. You hate mithril miners? Damn. Any tips on getting the ruby gauntlet for Iron Man? No, I don't really have any tips for that. I haven't played Iron Man to that extent, really. Maybe Minions. Okay, maybe not Minions. I don't know. You'd probably look for HS Fearless's channel if you want Iron Man advice. Probably has a thing about how to get into mining on Iron Man. All the farming mains. Okay, you don't like all the farming mains. Really though? You got hypercathers, you got I don't know Dom. You got Lazzy and Bank here and loads of different people. You got loads of good people in the top of mining, man. I didn't say everyone, of course. But there are loads of good people there. You can't be against the farmers, man. See, I can be against the fishers, but not the farmers. I don't know any of the fishers there. Well, I guess, like, I don't know whether Fetcher is a fisher. Average farmer equals inflation. I mean, inflation's not that bad in skyblock at the moment, is it really? I'm pretty sure inflation's not that big of a thing right now. I mean, when is it? Usually it's a thing that people will say anyway. Like, people will always be like, inflation's horrible. But inflation happens over time. And I don't think prices have increased that much over time recently, have they? I mean, yeah, I guess cookies are almost 9 million now, but inflation's not that bad. It's not bad enough to be a main thing that people are talking about, I don't think. Because there was definitely that time where Garden was a little bit too much, and then, inflation went a little bit too hard in Skyblock. Average 1 billion coins for 0.1% better stats. Yes. Yes, indeed. Tell him to get Titanium Pick Max 1, then Gemstone Drill with Pristine 2 on it, and then go for Gauntlet for Iron Man. Ah, I see. We have an Iron Man gamer in chat. An Iron Man miner. See, if you're an Iron Man, I feel like you should get more Mining Fortune against Iron. Just, for reasons. Iron Man gamers of chat, do you agree? I agree. And I'm not even Iron Man. See, Iron Men should get more Mining Fortune against them shits. Actually, 4 because of foraging. Eh? Didn't mining and farming cause inflation? One of the 3 most boring skills to level fishing next. I mean, a lot of people are making money from fishing. I've heard, you know, I've heard fishing makes a lot of money nowadays. I don't exactly know how, um, but I've heard it makes some money. And I feel like if you're getting a lot of money off of fishing, it's probably from Bazaar and not from NPC. But yeah, what are people fishing nowadays for money? Because I've heard like 60 million or whatever. Magma field fishing, maybe. Yeah, but how? But what are people fishing? How are people getting 60 mil an hour? Worm. Do you mean the membranes, the membries? I don't think you're talking about the membries. The membranes. Probably a different worm. You are? Damn. See, I'd need to really ask the farmers of Mining Cult. Sorry, no, the fishers of Mining Cult. And there's a lot of them. There's a lot of fishers in Mining Cult. But yeah, I don't really know how fishing makes 60 mil an hour nowadays. Don't know anything about fishing in Skyblock. I say I don't know anything. I know a little bit. I know that there's some equipment pieces that you can get and some attributes and stuff like that. Actually, it may not be equipment. It may just be attributes and stuff with armor and that. Fishing X mining. I don't know about that one, Chief. Fishing combined with mining together. A little bit too much. Can't be doing that. Seems a little bit extreme having those two together. The packed ice in your sack is probably worth more than my net worth. It's probably worth a lot more, or it's probably worth get on my brain. It's probably worth more than a lot of people's net worth. There we go. That's fucking. Don't know why I couldn't get that one out. Jesus. But it is a couple billion. And if I get a good price for it, could be a few billion. Depends on what I sell it at, but the current price of enchanted packed ice is not really great. See, currently right now it's like 106k per. So selling it at 1.6 billion, not really the greatest. It's been 140k a lot, so that would be 2.2 billion, which, that's sort of like the average price, I think, for enchanted packed ice. Or at least like not recently, I tell you that. But that's like the normal price, I would say. A little bit above average would be 150k. So, every 10k I'm getting around 100 and something. Yeah, maybe 160 million coins per 10k increase of enchanted packed ice prices. But it has been up at 200k before. I would sell it 200k. So 3.1 billion for all of my enchanted packed ice. That is a very, very nice price. Let's say it went insane though and went up to 300k, which it has done before. I would get 4.7 billion for my enchanted packed ice. That would be insane. Now let's be a little bit ridiculous and say it went to 1 million coins. I'd get 15 bill. 15 whole billion. I just need the price of enchanted packed ice to go up. That's all I need. I need to sell all my enchanted packed ice. And I would definitely sell it at 180k per. I'm not sure what the minimum I want to sell my enchanted packed ice at the moment would be. But 180k is easily in that range of, yeah, I'm selling as much as I can at this price. See, at this point, I don't think I can actually dump all of my enchanted packed ice, even if there was an update. Actually, no, that's cap. If there was an update that required enchanted packed ice for something, then I'd easily be able to sell everything. I mean, I say easily. I'm a little bit concerned because the longer I wait to sell all this enchanted packed ice, the harder it is going to be to sell all of it. And maybe it's not the worst thing in the world. Let's say I sold like a shit ton of it regardless at a really good price. It doesn't really hurt me not selling the rest of it. And then say the price went down again to to what it is now, 100k. I'd have less enchanted packed ice in the sack, and then next time it went up, I could sell it again. So even if I don't end up selling all the enchanted packed ice at a good price at one point, then I can always wait. But yeah, it's all from minions. I didn't grind any of that manually. It's all from minions. All that enchanted packed ice. There's just so much of it. There's too much of it, really. I mean, what can I even do with any of it? What do you use this stuff for? See, I need Frozen Blaze to become really good. I need people to get Wisps. I need people to buy Yeti Swords, Glacial Scythes, more Wisp stuff. I need people to get Glacial Artifacts, Auger Rods. I need all of those items to become more popular. That's what I need. Did you lose a lot of money because of the fuel? Not really. Okay, maybe a couple billion, but not, it's not bad. It depends. I don't lose any money if I sell the enchanted packed ice at a good price. But if I sold the enchanted packed ice at the price it is now, I would have lost a good bit of money. But I fund the fuel from my mining anyway, so it's not really that big of a deal. I'm not going to run out of money, especially if I mine as much. Well, if I mine more than 16 million coins worth a day, then I should easily be able to fuel my minions forever. And 16 mil a day is nothing. Like a Fiesta does a shit ton of money already. Like a Fiesta will fund multiple days, and I've got 3 Fiestas this Jerry. Not even counting all the money, or all the mining that I'll do outside of Fiestas. So if I get 15 mil an hour from mining, then in theory I only have to mine 2 hours to fuel the minions for that day. I don't mine 2 hours a day though, so there is a little bit of an issue with that. But there are the days that I do mine, I probably do mine for more than 2 hours, so there you go. But it also doesn't take into account all the money that I get from non-mining stuff. Like the daily allowance, my interest from the bank. Bits. Bits are also quite good. Bits are money. Will there be another Fiesta? There'll be 2 more Fiestas this week. Or this coming 3 days at least. There's another in 10 hours, so 9:30 tomorrow. And then 2 days on. That one starts at 3:30 AM for me, so not the greatest time in the world, but it is what it is. So there's 2 ways I could go about the 3:30 AM one. Either I could stay up until 6 AM, so I could start it at 3:30 and then go till 6, or whenever I decide to stop. Or I can wake up at like 7 maybe and get the last few hours of that Fiesta. It depends though. It depends. It's not a good time though. It's not a good time, but it doesn't really matter because all the other Fiestas were at a good time. But I do want to try and at least get some of that Fiesta because it's just time efficient, you know. If you participate in a Fiesta, you're getting double the amount of time for your time. It's good time stuff. It's a good time. Using my abilities would also be, you know, good for time-wise, but can't guarantee that during a stream, I guess. Yeah, next Fiesta tomorrow. Definitely be able to get to 9.4 billion XP then. That'll be pretty good. Probably go a little bit into 9.4 billion. Like 9.4. I'm gonna guess 9.4. I mean, it depends, doesn't it, of course? Depends on what I end today on. I'll probably stream after... Sorry, not stream. I'll probably still be mining after stream. So, really does depend. How much mining XP do you get per hour? In theory, if I do it properly, I should be getting around 6 million XP per hour. But during streams, I don't really do as well. Hello, Lucy. Welcome to mining. Welcome to mining lots of mithril. Bro, the Fiesta is perfectly in my sleep time. Yeah, that's unfortunate. It's pretty much the same for me on the last Fiesta. Like, starting at 3:30 is horrible. 3:30 AM for a Fiesta start time, like... I don't think it can get worse than that. If it started at... That's the thing, like, trying to engineer the worst starting time possible probably would... Like, 3:30 is probably almost it. Is the majority of X... Oh, wait, is the majority XP from minions or manual mining? The mining, it is pretty much mostly manual. Minions do help quite a bit, but it is very manual. 4:30 is perfect Fiesta time for me. Nice. I mean, is that for the last Fiesta? Because last Fiesta is not great for me. Next Fiesta is okay. Like, next Fiesta for me is, like, okay. It's not bad. But I do need to change my... I need to wake up early for it, so... Yeah. Do be unfortunate. I swear to God, I need to pet swap. I actually got into the rhythm of pet swapping once, and I guess I've just gotten out of it. And it is also quite weird, because during a Fiesta, I think there are some times where I'll accidentally try to pet swap during a Fiesta, because the Fiesta is the one time where you don't need to. During a Fiesta, you just use Bal. Don't need to worry about pet swapping. But there'll be times where I'll go for it. I'll switch to that thing to try and pet swap, even though I don't need to. But for some reason, that doesn't happen during streams. Just imagine. Imagine if it was the other way around. That'd be so good. Completely ignoring pet swapping during a Fiesta and then actually pet swapping on stream. That would be perfect. When's the Makash Talisman coming out? +1 mining wisdom. I gotta give more than +1, man. Although, then again, it would probably be a little bit of an homage to the +1 speed, wouldn't it? But yeah, I don't know. I'd give like 10 mining wisdom now, because I'm baller, and I don't know. I feel like it, man. I'd give 10 mining. You know what? Fuck it. I'd give 100 mining wisdom. Yeah, that's right. I'm doubling all your mining wisdoms. Wait, hold on a minute. That sounds a lot better than... Wait a minute. That sounds better than 100. I'm going to increase your mining wisdom by 1.1x. That may be a little bit broken, but I don't care. I don't care. You're going to get the Wait, hold on. You get the Makash Talisman at... Oh, here's the balance part. It doesn't give you any magical power. Makash Talisman doesn't give you any magical power, but it 1.1x is your mining wisdom. And you get it at 1 billion mining XP. And therefore, the admins wouldn't be introducing a thing that takes you, 1 billion mining XP to get. Or it wouldn't be introducing magical power that takes you 1 billion mining XP to get. You'd only be increasing your mining XP. after you've already gained a lot of mining XP. And therefore, it would be okay. There's my copium. Add nims, please add. Please add nims. Wouldn't your mining XP be considered low if you buffed XP rates by so much? I mean, if it's only 10%, it's not too bad. Because there have been buffs before where they increase it by a few percent. And there's been changes over time, all the time. Like, when MFM first came out, when fucking Mayor came out. When the Mayor came out, though, that was probably exactly what you're thinking of. Because, like, when the Mayor came out, it went from 100k to, like, 2 million XP an hour. It completely just killed the mining 50 I got from the Cobble Gen. Like, mining 50 from a Cobble Gen back then was a pretty big thing to do. And then, and then the Mayors came out, and you can get mining 50 in 2 days. So, I think it was 2 days. It may have been something different back then. I'm not sure, but it was ridiculous. So I've already had that experience, so it wouldn't be too bad. Especially if it's only if it's 10%, it's not that bad as well. Because there's been multiple times where they've increased rates by around 10%, and not really. I mean, there's times where they've decreased it as well. I think 0.14 initially started out as a decrease because of how wisdom worked. Every certain amount of mining XP you gain some mining wisdom. That'd be interesting. You have it as a slow increase of mining XP. Yeah, I don't know. I like how Uten's like, what the fuck? Relax, man. What are you doing? Doubling mining XP? You can't be doing that. I'm gonna fucking do it. I'm gonna double the mining XP. I'm not just gonna double it, I'm gonna fucking triple it, mate. I'm gonna increase all the mining XP. There we go. I've pet swapped. The first pet swap of the stream, I swear. See, I've got this water bottle in my inventory for a reason. I'm gonna goddamn use it, I swear to God. Whoa, whoa, streamer, let's stay family friendly. Fuck that, man. I don't want this to be a family friendly stream. No. The stream is rated mature for Makash swearing. Makash Talisman gains 1 mining wisdom for every digit in your overflow XP. That'd be good. Oh, and no. If I got to 10 billion, then I'd have 1 more digit than everyone else. Except for Mosh Lucas, but you know, we would have 1 more digit. We'd have 1 more mining XP or 1 more mining wisdom than everyone else. Hell yeah. And then I'd have to get 100 billion XP after that. I mean, it'd just be required, wouldn't it? The admins would literally be telling me to do it. And it just had to be done, wouldn't it? It is what it is. Has to be done. I'm gonna go. Hope you have fun, man. See you another time. It was nice meeting you. See you, Lisa. Yeah, it was fun having you in chat. It's fun having all of you lot in chat. It's good. Good times. Good mining. Yeah, we got a high chain going. Fuck it. I'm gonna contribute. It's always nice to contribute to a high chain. Can we get much higher? Lisa. I don't know. Alisa. It's got Ali, but with all the A's, and then Sia. Alicia. Maybe it's Alicia. See, I shouldn't have done that. Why did I do that? See, that's the type of habit that I need to get out of. I need to not go to the thing. One Piece reference. Yep, you got it right. Oh, is it just Lisa? Ah, shit. Oh, no. Well, one of them was right. That just, that made me think. What is my teleport thingy at? Okay, I've still got 100,000 teleports to go. Why did I gain XP? What the fuck? What the fuck happened there? Why did I gain XP? What did I do? I don't know. I do not know what happened there. Maybe one of the talismans increased in rarity or something. Mining event? If you're talking about the ores, then I've already... I will show you how many ores I've mined in this leveling thing. If I can find where it is. Ores mined. I could have sworn it was here. Where's it? Oh, is it events, maybe? It's probably in the events one, right? Ah, here we go. Yeah, there you go. 2.4 million ores mined. So I've already got 2.4 times the cap. Hell yeah. You know what I really want to see? I want to see everyone else's in the guild's, thing there. Because that isn't exactly how many ores you've mined in general. Because that would more so be the rock pet milestones. They should probably change that to just ores mined in general. I mean, it'd be fine to have that stay as, pet milestone or whatever. Be cool to see just sort of like the overall. I mean, it's the same number. It's just, I don't know. It's just being under rock pet milestone only is a bit weird. 1.4 million here about. I see. I feel like there'll be probably a lot of people in the guild with it maxed. Jagdi Faust has 1.7 million. Mining event, yeah. Um, but yeah, Makash contributed to High Chain OMG. Hell yeah. Let's go. Contributed to High Chain. Part of the mining culture. The mining culture. 100k because I quit around when that event came out. I see. 100k is still pretty good. It's 10% of the way there. I think I remember when it first came. I can't remember how much I gained per Fiesta. I don't remember whether it was 300,000 or whether it was like 100,000 or something. But I remember I gained a certain amount of ores mined per Fiesta, and it was quite consistent. I think it must have been like 300k. Because MFM isn't the best for that sort of thing. I don't think Cobblegen contributed to it either. Cobblegen would probably be quite good for grinding that if it contributed to it. But it was probably Bridge Cobble. That would probably be the best way to do it. Or maybe Endstone. One of them. Well, actually, maybe Endstone's not really good. There was definitely one thing that was like really good for it, but I can't remember what it was. Obsidian would probably be pretty good. Obsidian's pretty good for ores mined. Surely coal would be quite good, actually. I really want to know what the... I should go on the leaderboard thing. Endstone's not an ore. Oh. Shit. Yeah, fuck. It's more of a stone. There's like stones and ores in this game. Got endstone, hardstone, regular stone, I guess. Cobble. Ramparts cobble. I see. Obsidian's good. You got 1.7 mil all from Obby. It's weird. Obby's a bit more like a stone, but then it's treated like an ore. Should they have like two classifications of mining related things in the game? You got like the stones, or like the general sort of base stones, and then the ores. What about gold in Mines of Divin? I don't think that would be great for ores mined. You do mine a decent amount, but I don't think it'd be one of the best. Although then again, it'd probably be similar to Obby, right? Anything affected by fortune is an ore. Stones are buffed by snail. Yeah. I mean, snail buffs anything non-mining fortune related. Where's snail? Because snails are it. It's supposed to buff mining related things that you mine. Uh, I don't know why I'm blind and cannot see the snail. Ah, there we go. So converts all speed into 100, over 100 into mining fortune for non-ores at 50% efficiency. But that's non-ores that are mining related. It's not just like, ah yes, you get mining fortune against logs or against you know, it does it for stuff like sand and red sand, so it has to be somewhat mining related. Expect gravel, I think, because it's just weird. Ah, gold is worse than obby because no efficient miner. Oh yeah, you have to use mineral armor for that. Unfortunate. Ripperoni mod people. Mines of Divin people with no efficient miner. Have to use mineral armor. Alright. Picobulous. Dime. Let's go. 165. Pretty decent. I swear, ever since I did MFM, my opinion of Picobulous amounts have just gone down. Because I remember when I did proper CHM, I always got like 170 or something. Well, I mean, 180 is the thing I usually saw, and then I'd do a bad one and get 160 or 150. But doing MFM, I just like I cared less, it seems. I get a 150 and be like, yeah, fuck it. Is what it is. It's just not that big of a part of MFM. Because the mining speed boost just does so much more. Crystal Hollow's Mithril over MFM. Sometimes it does feel like that. There's a part of me that misses CHM a little bit. But then MFM is just quite a bit better. Like the instant mining Mithril. If only the instant mining part of Mithril lasted longer. I just think when you're instant mining, it's brilliant. It's wonderful. I love it. But it just doesn't last long enough. I want to instant mine for longer. Need to get that that cooldown reduction again. That's what I really want. I should have used that 20% reduction in cooldown more when it was a thing. Whatever you reset speed cooldown with lobby swapping. Yeah, I mean that would be nice, but I like to also have the lobby set up like this. Because then you'd have downtime going to the next vein, and I mean it'd be interesting trying to do a sort of, what would it be? A rootless MFM sort of thing. I wonder how that would go. But I like having a route for MFM. If you have an ult in your lobby, you can warp yourself and get in the same lobby. And that would also reduce the cooldown as well. You were kicked while joining that server. Yeah, that's also another thing. I wouldn't be able to do that for certain days of the lobby there. After a certain amount of time, I wouldn't be able to get back in. How much money do you get with MFM per hour? 15 million. Yeah. 15 mil an hour, roughly. Ah, shit, I forgot to do the fan stuff. Fuck. No, I forgot to... Ah, shit, man. Ah, damn it. I was gonna do the fan things and put the owls in the thing. I was gonna put the owls in fan with the golden dragon eggs. Shit. I hope that stays profitable. Don't want that to die out. Because it sort of like, it combines into my other stuff really well. Because having a method where you get the level 1 eggs, and you level them up through fan, and you level them up through yourself, it sort of just fits together really well, you know? All goes together nicely. But when you could do it, it'd be very good. That is true. Maybe for like the first few days of the lobby. Sort of warp yourself in as much as you can. Get as much mining speed boost as you could possibly get. Opinion on ratting and ratters in general. Ratting bad and ratters... you go to hell, and you die. Reference that part of South Park. But also, I'm just saying, man, ratters not the greatest. It's just, you know... You gotta think of like the people on the other end of the ratting is like completely devastated. While the ratters just get rewarded. It's just not great, man. Dickhead maneuvers from the ratters, for real. Which fast food company do you prefer? I mean, I don't think it's really fair, because I haven't gone to that many different fast food places, I think. I haven't been to almost said Birmingham. I meant to say Burger King, but I said Birmingham. Fuck it, Birmingham's now a fast food restaurant, let's go. I wonder if the Birmingham residents are going to take that as an upgrade or a downgrade. Birmingham is now... Attention residents of Birmingham, you are now a fast food place. It's fucking... just the entire fucking city of Birmingham. It's all fast food now. But no, I haven't been to Burger King. Almost said Birmingham again. I haven't been to Burger King. Favorite fast food favorite menu item from Birmingham. The favorite one is is fucking I don't know. That's a good one. You rat and you've made hundreds or IRL money or viral money. Um, it's not great, man. It's not great. It's not great to hear. It's not great. Shelby Fast Food Company. Oh yes, my favorite fast food. Favorite fast food is Birmingham. But fuck, what was I saying? Okay, yeah. So I haven't really been to Birmingham. Uh, no, that's oh my fucking god, my brain is dying here. I haven't really gone to Burger King. Oh my god, why the fuck? Why the fuck can I not fucking differentiate Burger King and Birmingham? Why is my brain fucked now? My brain's dead. It's done. It's destroyed. I can't fucking separate Burger King and Birmingham for some reason. Isn't it? Actually, hold on. That's a bit of a weird one. Refraction from Birmingham as a guild called Burger King. Hold on. There's a connection there. Anyways, haven't really been to Burger King that much. so I can't really rate them well, because I may have been there once, or I may have had a burger there once. Um, and I don't really eat a lot of different things when I do fast food, because I kind of pretty much always have the nuggies at McDonald's all the time. Don't really eat their burgers, so maybe their burgers are bad, or maybe their burgers are actually the best thing to ever exist. You never know. But yeah, I pretty much only just have the nuggies anytime I get McDonald's. And then what other places are there? Like, I haven't been to Wendy's. Uh, and I mean, to be fair, they don't really have them in the UK, so um, bit of an issue there. Haven't been to Greg's. All the British people in chat go, what the fuck? This guy hasn't been to Greg's. What the fuck? But yeah, I haven't been to Greg's. Is that even fast food? Probably isn't even fast food, that. But what else is there? Fuck. What other fast food places exist? So you've got McDonald's. Oh yeah, I haven't had KFC. Haven't had. Let's just fucking. Let's Google this shit. Fast food restaurants. Images. So yeah, I haven't had Subway, Arby's. Arby's is definitely an American thing, but Subway's is in the UK, and I haven't had that. Sonic is an American thing, so not here. Jack in the Box is American. I'm just looking at this image of different fast foods. I have had Domino's and Pizza Hut, and they are good. I haven't had Papa John's. I have had Starbucks, but the only thing I get from Starbucks is like a chocolate milkshake, so you know, pretty good regardless. Um, Anyways, people actually play this game. Yes, they do. See, Timmy's just. See, Timmy apparently is just ratting children for money. Not the greatest, but it's just sad, man. Starbucks isn't fast food. I mean, according to this image, I just googled fast food restaurants and then clicked the first image. Dunkin' Donuts, that's definitely American. But we have Krispy Kreme. Although I think they got Krispy Kreme over there as well. Right, let's open image in a new tab. What else do we have? Taco Bell, Chipotle, Chipotle, Chick-fil-A. Had none of them. See, I should probably Google UK fast food. Hold on. UK fast food restaurants, images. Is Nando's fast food? Nando's is very popular, but I haven't had Nando's either. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I haven't had a lot of different fast foods, man. You are not nice, you are a criminal. Very true. If you have ratted people, you are breaking the law. And, yeah, not really great, man. Not really great. Quite literally stealing. Timmy, why do ratters ban your account after taking everything? I mean, they probably... I mean, the banning probably comes from, like, logging in multiple locations. I mean, I don't really know if... I don't know, man. That's ratter stuff. But yeah. I have to go now. Good luck. See you soon. See you, a live creeper. But you haven't had really many fast food restaurants. What was the original question now that I think about it? Fuck. Oh, favorite fast food restaurants. I see, I see. I would have to go with probably McDonald's. Probably. Although then again, the pizza ones are nice, but I don't know. They're not really the same vibe as McDonald's, I think. What is your main income source in game and in real life? I won't tell you the in real life one, but in game it will be this: me doing Magma Fields Mithril, That is my main income in the game. Although with income in the game, you get it from various different places. Like you can get money from minions. You can get it from fucking just loads of different places. Like I did Enderman 9 for a bit. Or I did Enderman until Enderman 9. So I got a few judgment calls from there. That was a good billion coins. Um, what else? I don't know. Money just comes from places, man. Makash is a full-time streamer. He earns 150 million per stream by his YouTube contract. Real and true. See, you know, YouTube pays 150 million per stream because all of you in stream, you know, are getting advertised millions of ads per second, but you don't know it yet. You don't know it yet, but the ads are coming in millions at a time. You know what that reminds? It reminds me of the South Park episode where like, where it was about advertising and one of the like, basically the plot or plot point was that one of the kids was an ad. Actually, that there was a scene where like Jimmy was like, "You know, I'm starting to think ads are not too bad," and then the guy just goes, "Jimmy, you're thinking with your dick. Jimmy, stop thinking with your dick." I was fucking South Park is brilliant sometimes. It's just actually a goated show. It's so good. It's so fucking good, man. South Park is sick. Makash, your cash is now Makash. No. How do you set up the route? Bomb the shit out of it. South Park, indeed, Uten. Indeed. It's a good show, man. It's so fucking good. Actually goated. It is legoted. But yeah, I mean, yeah, it's fucking, I don't know anymore. You ever read any manga or anime? Nah. See, what I do mostly is watch YouTube. I watch YouTube, watch some Twitch streamers, and yeah. Watch a bit of Hungry Box, you know? A little bit of Smash Ultimate or Smash Melee. Whatever he's playing. What are the streamers? Shit. I don't know. But yeah, I watch a lot of YouTube, really. That's a thing that I do. South Park is at least top 10 South Parks. You know what? You do spit facts there. You sound like Billy Butcher. I don't know what that is. Fuck it. We Google it. The Boys. The Boys Wiki. Maybe I'll look at that after stream. You play anything else other than Skyblock? Yeah, I do a bit of Smash Ultimate, a little bit of Nickelodeon All-Star Brawls too, except... Hey, yeah, what the fuck? Hmm. Thank you. Thank you to whoever did that. Whoever gave me MVP++. Thank you. Anyone in chat? Wait, who? Who did this? Who? Was it really you, Cole? Orange Makash is crazy. It does look weird. Cole is a liar. Was it actually you, Cole, though? Refund is banned, the fuck. If that person does refund, you'll get banned. Yeah, I know about that. But that's the thing that you, That's a thing that you talk to support about, and it should. I feel like it's a thing that happens often, and they'll like if you just talk to support, they'll just be like, "Oh, okay," and then you clear yourself, and everything is fine. So it's not really the biggest thing in the world. I think that's a thing that happens quite a bit because I've heard like multiple stories about it. So if it does end up being like that, they even notify you in game saying, "Oh, you know, you may get banned or something or stuff like that." But if it was, wait, oh, I was taking credit for my good deed. If it was you, Real Cole, then thank you so much, man. It's very nice of you. That is very nice because now I am golden Makash for a little bit. I am gold. I am a golden boy. Let's go. But yeah, thank you for the MVP plus plus, man. It's nice of you. Um, but yeah, I was going in on to all the things that that I play, but now I'm a golden boy. I don't know what this really does for me, but I now have the golden name. Hell yeah, golden boy. Is that a motherfucking JoJo reference? No, it isn't. Because I haven't watched JoJo, although one of my friends was really into JoJo. Uh, yeah, I don't know anything about JoJo though, except from that one thing. Um, what do you call it? Plus plus SMH when red name. See, I really do need that. If I get red name, that would be sick. That would look very nice. Uh, but I don't think that's happening. I don't know. People have said it. Well, people have said red name since like 500 subs or something. I swear. I don't think it's happening, man. I don't think Implodent has red name yet either. I think he's at like 20 something, 25, 27. Oh, Implodent's at 28.2. So, like in theory, Implodent could get red name, but I don't think I will. I will just have to settle for golden name. But yeah, I don't know. But yeah, thank you, Real Cole. If it was you, that is. See, I've got no evidence for whether it was Cole or not. Maybe Cole can DM me the receipts. I mean, not like the actual, you know. Is there like a confirmation page? It doesn't matter. Regardless, I'm going to say thank you to Real Cole because you know you did say it was him. You must believe Makash, the first MFM YouTuber hitting 1 trillion subs. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, man. I'm going to get loads of viewers and subscribers from my MFMings. My magma field mithrillings. Bro, is bro really Mr. Beast? Please can I have 30 days smiley faced? Makash, it was me, by the way. I don't believe it. When you paid bi-weekly. Why don't you use snail instead of silverfish? Why would I use snail? What? I could maybe understand saying like, oh, why don't you use Scatter or something? Maybe like, oh, you get more money if you use Scatter because more fortune. But like, snail? Snail for fortune? Snail gives you mining fortune against non-ores. And Mithril is very much an ore. That doesn't make sense for money either. It's just, that doesn't make sense at all. What do you? But yeah, the main reason I use Silverfish in down or outside of battle is for XP. So can I have a little plus plus? What do you think? How many water bottles do you drink in your skyblock life? That was a very good question. I have no idea. I haven't drank that many, though. And I probably should if I'm doing MFM properly. I should be drinking them all the time. Because what I should be doing is having Silfish out pretty much all the time I'm not using Mining Speed Boost. And that should be a lot of the time. I should be enough of the time to where I should be using the drink to get all the heat off. But no, it is what it is, you know. It's stream rates and stream stuff. Makash is going after Mining 60. Yeah. I'm trying to get another Mining 60. I don't have enough of them. I need more Mining 60s. You're back? Welcome back, Rav. You're new here, grinding for Heart and Mountain 6 at the moment, so I'm kind of confused many times. I see. I see, I see. Ah, shit. There we go. You seem to really like that Joker, Rav. Seem to really like it. But anyways, imagine not having 7 Heart on a Mountain. Very true. Very, very true. It's not that hard to get though, so if you just work a little bit towards your Heart on a Mountain 7, it'll all be good. Because then you don't have to worry about it again, you know, etc, etc, etc. All good. Fire and Ice just bought it. Ooh. Ooh. Have you figured out that rapping Rap God for a sub is worth it yet? I'm not going to do that, man. Whether it's worth it or not, I just don't want to do it. Dino was is like JK. Oh shit. I'm just thinking whether, like, my name will change in the tab anytime soon. I think I do need to go into another lobby for it to actually update that. But that's going to be weird. I don't know how long I have MVP++ for. In theory, it's 30 days, isn't it? Like, or at least that's like, I think that's the minimum amount of time that you can have plus plus for. Unless maybe they have like a week version or something. But I think you can buy it in more than like 30-day chunks as well. So I actually don't know how long I have plus plus for. But that is interesting. I'm going to have golden name. It's going to be weird. I should probably try and take advantage of it, because it's not a rank you have forever. But I don't know what I can do with it. I mean, I know some things. I know I can, like, do a stream party. And I can have more slots, I think, for certain things. But I don't really know what I can do with that. What do I get from plus plus? I can do... Oh, yeah, I can do /nick. Ooh, I can nick. If I do nick, it's not going to, like, immediately nick me, is it? I just want to see whether the command works. Ah, okay, I can't do it while alive in... While alive in get... So I can do it when I'm dead. That's interesting. Oh, I need to be in a lobby to do it. I see, I see. I was a little bit concerned pressing that command because I thought the Nick command would take you to the lobby. Like, I thought Nick would be one of the ones where it's like /zoo, it takes you to another lobby. I was a little bit scared. I was like, oh shit, there's no way it's gonna take me to the lobby, is it? I can do emotes as well. Oh wait, yeah, shit, I can do the waving emoji in chat now. Hell yeah. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go into a public lobby at the end of the stream if I get... Let's say I get kicked from the lobby, right? And then I'm gonna end the stream. We'll go to a lobby and then I can use all the new fancy emotes I have access to. I can wave and... I don't know what the other ones are, but I can do them. I can do all the things with the plus plus now. I can have slightly more people on my island. Even though I had no one on my island to begin with. More people can go onto my garden. There you go. It's in my garden you can visit. But yeah, I don't think really many people are going to be on my garden regardless. I need to put something interesting on my garden. Because a lot of people want to see my island, but, you know, I can't show off my island. So I need to make something interesting on my garden, and then people can see that instead. So I don't have to worry about my island. That's going to be my logic for that one. MVP++ also gives you -1 mining wisdom. Ah, shit, man. I see now why I've been given it. I've been sabotaged. Someone has sabotaged me. No way. Every rank upgrade gives -1 mining wisdom. Real and true. I've been fucked over, chat. I've been messed up. Harsh Lucas bought it? Yeah, true. If it gives negative mining wisdom, he's, you know, he's sabotaging me. True. -1 financial wisdom too? You know what? Maybe. I think that's on the person who bought it. You know, the person's whose credit card or debit card or whatever way they use to buy it. You know, it's on them. They get the what would financial wisdom in Skyblock be? If you had to attribute financial wisdom to one of these wisdoms. No, I don't think you can really. Yeah. I'm 197th in social. I find that weird. Are you ranked in social, Arval? Do you get social XP from a alt if they do you get social XP from co-ops going to your islands? Because it's a bit weird having like that high level social. Lose 1% of your purse every 3 skyblock days. Oh god. Not the MVP++ tax. Oh hell no. Oh hell no. NPC selling boost, imagine. Oh god. Imagine you pay for MVP++, you get more money from NPC. Imagine the scenes. It wouldn't happen, but, you know. The scenes if it did. You're at 346, but your ult is at 91. Jeez. Makes me wonder what my ult is at, actually. See if I can do /skills before it teleports me and takes me out the menu. I did it, fuck. Shit. Quickly get to skill. No! No, I believe I can. Ah, shit, no. Okay, I believe I can do it. Before I teleport. There we go. Skills. I'm 489 in social on my ult. 489. You don't get social XP if you're not on your island. Ah. That's weird then. My ult should have more XP than my main then. Unless the owner of the island gets more XP than the person on the island. Because in which case, to be fair, I've AFK'd so much that it kind of makes sense then. You remember a girl who was auctioning a stick at AH and it got up to 300 mil because the winner would get a sneak... Okay. Admin's banned, yeah. That makes sense. Main gets double the XP. Ah. That would make sense. That would make sense why I have so much XP then. How old are you? I am 22. 22. Literally that Taylor Swift song. Literally me. As soon as that birthday came around, that song, literally me. Just literally me. Oh my god, 11,000 gold. What the fuck? Jesus. Even my maniac is gold. I'm in gold, man. You spent like 7% of your life in hypixel. I disagree. On a fundamental level. And that fundamental level is the amount of AFK time that I have. You hear to Taylor Swift. I listen to loads of different songs, man. If you've seen my music playlist, you'll know what all the things I listen to are. My music playlist contains fucking everything, man. No one's safe from the music playlist. No one's safe. If you make a banger, it'll go in there. And there's definitely some bangers that I've listened to that I haven't put in there. That's mainly because, you know, I didn't exactly make that playlist at the start of my life, did I? I need to make sure every good song that exists goes in that playlist, though, you know? White girl music during last hour Fiesta is plus 200% rates. You know what? I do listen to some music while I'm mining in that. And you want to know what I have been listening to while I've been mining recently? Because actually I've forgotten. Hold on a second. Oh, actually, a little bit of this. Copyright. So I don't exactly know how many milliseconds of the song I can play before I get yeeted. But, wait, hold on. Where's a bit of vocals? Wait, hold on. I'm calling. No, whatever. It's Piece of Your Heart. That's a banger. Listening to that while mining. I'm just saying. It's pretty good. It's pretty fucking... It's pretty... Yeah. What about Mozart or Beethoven? There is that in that playlist. There is Mozart and Beethoven. There's fucking literally everything in that playlist. You'll find anything from meme songs to classical hits from the 1500s, probably. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, there's fucking loads of shit in there. Loads of stuff. See, my song taste is very broad, but also very selective at the same time, you know? I don't like all the songs from a particular artist. I mean, I don't think anyone does, but it feels like that sometimes. I don't know. Because a lot of people are like, oh, who do you listen to? And it seems like, well, I mean, I listen to loads of different people, but why would I listen to everything from one particular artist, you know? Yeah, you feel me? You're picking up what I'm putting down, chat. You get what I mean? I don't get that. Like, listen to songs, not artists. Just listen to C418 while mining. I have done that. C418 shit is fucking good though. Like, fuck, what did I have in there? I think Area Math. That was in there. That was a banger of a Minecraft song. Wait, hold on a sec. I can play that while I've... That's literally a, you know, the in-game music. I can play Area Math. Or Area Math. Whatever. Yeah, I'm like 90% sure I can play this without any copyright issues. And you know what? It kind of fits the vibe of the stream as well. Let me know on volume, by the way. I'm listening to Creeper Exploding Sound 24 hours version. Nice. It's a banger. It's so good. Like, you got this going while you're in creative mode, and you're plotting some devious scheme to, you know, do something. I'll tell you what I did in creative mode when I first got Minecraft. I filled a dispenser with a bunch of arrows and made a machine gun of arrows. You link 2 repeaters together. Hold on. You loop 2 repeaters together, and you hook up a dispenser to it with a bunch of arrows, and it's brilliant. And then you learn that if the arrows pass through lava while they're shot out of the dispenser, they turn into fire arrows, and you're like, fuck yeah, I'm doing that. And then you just have this this random building with a turret out of it in your single player world, and you think, ah yeah, this is sick. And it is sick, it's unfortunate it just will never get used. See, maybe they should add in a little bit more PvE where you can use stuff like that. That would be cool. I mean, maybe you can do that with the Warden. Maybe you can put in some dispensers in the deep dark or whatever, and rain arrows from above. Problem with that, though, is that it would take ages, while you could just kill the Warden a lot quicker with other means. Wait, can you crystal PvP the Warden? Is that a thing you can do? You probably can, it's just whether he's immune to that or not, I'm not sure. 100 mil cobble when? I mean, it wouldn't take that long, really. Just sit in a cobble gen for a little bit. Wait, 100 mil cobble? I think I'm at 77, aren't I? Yeah, it wouldn't take long at all. If you really want 100 mil cobble, I can do an 100 mil cobble stream. Although it still probably would take a while now that I think about it. Probably would still take a little bit. Don't think that I would be able to do that in one stream. 1 bill better? I will do 1 bill cobble. Maybe. Depends. Like, cobble-wise, I want to make some stuff in a gen first. I want to develop some more cobble gens. That's my main focus in the cobble area of mining. And then what? And then after I've made like a really good cobble gen, I'll potentially do some billion cobble stuff. I'm going to be annoyed if I get done in for using Minecraft music, because I'm literally playing Minecraft. Literally Minecrafting right now. Also, I'm 90% sure I've done it before anyway, so I should be fine. Should be good. It's a banger tune there. See, the problem, one of the reasons I don't use music in streams is because I'll just end up fucking zoning out and vibing to the music, and then just won't say anything. But then again, also music sort of like, it sort of allows me to not say as much, I think. I feel like if there was just dead silence, a lot more people would be expecting me to say stuff. Or a streamer in general to say stuff. If you don't have music going, then, you know, you need to fill the air with something, I think. But then if there is music there, you can sort of more, you know, sit back, I think. Did you saw the TikTok sound thing? Universal and TikTok having beef now. Yeah, I don't use TikTok, so I don't know. Didn't know about that. I didn't know about TikTok having a beef with Universal. Is it basically a copyright thing? Like, people on TikTok are using some Universal IP, and Universal's like, ah, hell nah, we gotta take all their money because they used our IP. Probably something like that. Do 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 do. They were trying to make a deal for the sounds. Ah, I see. They're trying to get money out of them. I think there was a similar situation like that with Was it with Canada? And they were trying to get like some of the, I think it was Google or Facebook or something. They were trying to get them to pay for Canadian stuff. I think it was Canadian news. Not in. Maybe I'm thinking of the wrong thing, but I remember something like that. Well, that was Area Math. Area Math. Area Mathematics. Okay, C418. What other C418 bangers out there? Isn't Wet Hands also a pretty good one? Minecraft Volume Alpha. Alpha. I think this one was pretty good. Sweden. Ah, yes, the classic. Yeah! Let's go! Fucking Sweden, boys. We got Sweden up in here. You have to prepare yourself mentally for the Fiesta. Yeah. I should probably end stream soon and try and make sure I can go to sleep early. I'll have to wake up at 9:30 if I want to get this Fiesta done. And waking up at 9:30 isn't particularly egregious either. Just because I woke up at 3 p.m. today. You know what? That's always a thing. Like, people would probably look at, oh, why are you changing your sleep for a Fiesta? Well, I mean, you could look at it that way, or you could look at it in the more positive way of me fixing my sleep schedule. Hmm? See, like, if you frame it like that, it's way better. Sweden is one plus mining wisdom. Hell yeah, man. I hope so. See, if I see that XP number change, but it goes up, you'll have to see it. The one yesterday went by quickly. Watch some young Sheldon. Hell yeah. I do like a bit of Big Bang Theory. Well, I remember watching Big Bang Theory in a long time ago. I think it was probably around when it first came out. But it was a show me and my dad watched on TV. Not really as many TV shows nowadays. Although, speaking of TV shows, and shows that I should probably try and find and watch somehow, like Gold Rush was a thing that I watched with my dad. That was a banger. I think we watched Storage Wars as well. Gold Rush, Storage Wars, those shows were so good. Oh yeah, my dad watched a lot of Two and a Half Men. I don't think I mean, it's not like I disliked it. It's just, you know, those shows that are just on, but you don't really like nor dislike it. It's just sort of there. That's sort of like a Two and a Half Men for me. Storage Wars is actually good. It's fucking banger. Like, Gold Rush and Storage Wars, absolutely brilliant. And there's a bunch of other ones as well that I'll definitely have forgotten. But there are some really good shit on TV. There's some really good shit on TV. But there's also a lot of shit. There's some good shit, but there's also just actual shit. Just not good shit. But there are sometimes those bangers. Those very rare gold nuggets in the pile of shit. Started watching One Piece. Nice. I've heard a little bit of... I don't know anything about One Piece, but I've heard... I know that Schult watches it. Schult watches One Piece, and I don't think he said anything about it in chat, but I've heard some One Piece stuff. Or more so just him like just saying, "Oh, I'm gonna watch One Piece. Let's go." Don't know if I should just wait for the Netflix rework. Oh shit! You saying Netflix rework just reminded me about the Avatar thing. Do you know about the Avatar thing? Like the Avatar, is it remake or movie or whatever it is? Anytime I see that, like sort of updates or progress relating to that, I get a little bit excited because it does look like a much better version um, of like a live action adaptation of Avatar: The Last Airbender. Because there was one. There was like a real, like a long time ago, there was one where, I don't know, it was the only one there was. But there was a live action remake of Avatar: The Last Airbender. Wait, Avatar, like the Element Guy, the movie. Yeah, yeah. There was one of those a long time ago, but it was really shit. Like, it was not really. It wasn't good, to be honest. It wasn't good. But the one that they're making now, it looks so much better. It looks so good. I say it was like the previous one. I said the previous one was really shit. I don't think it was that bad, but for people who haven't watched Avatar, they said it was really shit. And I remember because I went with my sister, right? And she didn't understand what was going on at all because she hadn't watched the cartoon of it. Um, and I remember maybe I was trying to like it too much in the sense of like I went in there going like, ah, yeah, they made a live action of one of my favorite shows. Um, and maybe it wasn't as bad because a lot of people like really disliked it. And I remember when I came out of it, I didn't really, I can't remember, man. It was a long time ago. You're talking about a movie they are producing right now or what? Uh, they made a live action version of the cartoon a while ago, like a really long time ago. It's different people definitely, but what they're making a new one now. So there was one that I watched ages ago that was not as good, but the one they're making now looks really good. And I hope it's a lot more faithful to the actual cartoon. Because I don't get why some like, there's a lot of copium, in my opinion, whenever someone who's making a movie based on a thing will be like, oh, I need to change this because it doesn't work in a movie format. A lot of the time it's bullshit. A lot of the time there's no fucking way, there's no reason for you to change the source material. Being more faithful to the source material is absolutely a good thing, in my opinion. What's your opinion on Disney right now? What about Disney? I don't watch Disney Plus, so I don't really know if there's anything going on in that sphere at all. Um, but yeah, well, like, what specifically about Disney? Because Disney has like a bunch of shit, don't they? They got Star Wars, and my friends are a lot more into Star Wars, but I don't really watch a lot of Star Wars. I do like Star Wars, but I just haven't watched it in ages and stuff like that. I remember as a kid, I watched the cartoon versions of the things. And Zeus is black now. Wait, what? Wait, what? Eh? Context? What is this? It's like, oh, did you hear about Disney? And then that's just the random comment. I'm like, wait, what? Eh? The context, man. I think that's an auto-tipping feature. They made a Percy Jackson series. I've heard of Percy Jackson, but is Percy Jackson like a show or is it a person? Percy Jackson and the Olympians is a series of fantasy novels written by American author Rick Riordan. I see. Yeah, I haven't seen Percy Jackson. It's two movies. Ah, I see. It's a two movies thingy. Oh yeah. They reworked it in a series. Fucking selfish. They reworked it. Hmm. Oh god, mute. There we go. Hmm. Okay, I think I'll just have to do that after stream. There we go. I have completed that thing, but I'll do that after stream. So when am I going to end stream? Could end stream now, but I don't really need to. It is almost midnight though. Don't know when I should actually. When do I go to sleep for this 9:30 a.m. start? You really need some music in the stream. Should I bring back Uriah Math again? Some Wet Hands or Sweden. I was going to do Wet Hands, but I cannot find that. What does Wet Hands sound like again? Which one's this one? Ah, it's this one. Hell yeah, man, let's go. We should play some 2010 NCS. Yeah. What's that one that, It's not Spectre, is it? I think that's an Alan Walker song, actually. Yeah, that's Alan Walker. NCS. There's Heroes Tonight. Why We Lose. I'm trying to think of the ones that I listened to back all those years ago. Where's like the classic ones? Because you'd think the popular ones would be the classic ones. But I don't recognize any of these. Although I bet if I went on to them, I'd probably recognize them. Just I don't recognize the actual titles of them. There's a specific few that I'm looking for. Ah, shit. If I had to go by oldest, nah, I won't recognize the oldest either. Yeah. Alan Walker, NCS, same shit. Damn, man. Playing some Alan Walker. Faded Alan Walker. The Fat Rat, and what else? I swear there's another one in that sort of similar theme. Shit. But yeah, Alan Walker, definitely one of them. See, after I end this stream, I swear to God, if I get a copyright thing from it says like, ah, this is a copyright from Minecraft, I'm gonna be like, bruh, the fuck. I will be pissed because I've done it before and it was fine. Galantis, no money. That's a prime Minecraft song. True. I remember hearing that in the early days of Minecraft. Back when I first played it in 2014. I think I actually started Minecraft in 2014. I think. It was either, I think it might have been 2014 or 2015. On my decade of playing Minecraft now. It's been that long, man. It's been that long since I started playing the game. I remember when I started on PS4. You started in 2014 on Xbox 360 and 2015 on PC. Similar thing for me. I started on PS4, and then eventually went to PC when around about Minecraft 1.8. The latest version was definitely 1.8. So I remember those days, man. Those days, the days of playing console edition where you technically, Java may have been on 1.7.10, but you were on 1.3 equivalent, equivalent. So technically, if you want to, specifically, I might have played in 1.3. My starting version technically was that. If we want to, if we, if we want to be technical about it, I technically started on Minecraft 1.3 or whatever the equivalent version would have been. But I didn't have hoppers, and I didn't have comparators. So I remember back in the day, in a time where Minecraft didn't have hoppers and shit, even though Java had hoppers for ages. Back when I didn't know as much about Minecraft and stuff. But that's, those were the beginnings points. That was the original shit. It's where you learn to all them, where you learn all the Minecraft stuff. In the very beginning. In the very beginning. You played on the tutorial map. Oh yeah, the tutorial map was really good though. I like it. It was a fun thing to dick around in. It was the biggest W. It was a fun thing to play around in. It was good. Making jump and runs in a creative flat world. I remember watching a lot of IBX Toycat back then. And he made like some Skywars maps, like sort of just, yeah, like his own Skywars map. And I remember making my own. It was a funny one. Because the levels of balancing that I did for my own Skywars map, because I didn't play on any minigame servers or anything, so I didn't really, uh, I wasn't really thinking of Skywars being like a rush down sort of quickly get to next island sort of thing. I was more thinking of you build up on your own island and then maybe you venture out to the side islands or the main island and get some shit from there. You watch the old school German Minecraft YouTubers? Yeah. I remember like the first YouTube, because around about the same time I got into YouTube, because before 2014, 2015, I didn't really watch YouTube at all. So, Minecraft and YouTube sort of happened at the same time for me back in 2014, 2015. And yeah, like the first YouTuber I ever watched was a Minecraft YouTuber. But they don't really, their channel is gone and dead by now. But the second person I ever watched on YouTube was IBX Toycat, and his channel is doing completely fine and is all good and everything. So, technically IBX Toycat isn't the first, but he was certainly one of the best. It was one of the best, man. Absolute banger of a channel. Well, I actually started 2012 on the phone, I see. We were flexing how much iron we farmed in the third grade. Yeah, I got 500 iron. You're already a mining cult member. No way. Well, actually, hold on. Well, actually, I have 2.4 million iron. I'll have you know. How many is that in stacks? 24, 27, 158. I actually have 37,924 stacks of iron. I'll have you know. Uh, okay, let's do that in blocks then. Let's do that in blocks. I actually have 4,213.82 stacks of iron blocks, I'll have you know. But yeah, back in the day. Back in the day, man. Can I see your equipment? There. There is my equipment. 10-year-old me would be proud. True. See, you know what was the funny stuff of like starting Minecraft, right? Because when you first start Minecraft, you know nothing, of course. And that's, there's some fun in that. There's some fun in not just knowing immediately what to do and everything and figuring stuff out. Some some absence of knowing what to do is fun, which is an interesting thing because that doesn't really exist in games anymore with the internet. Um, and it didn't really exist when I started playing either. It's just I didn't really, I didn't really know what to search for and didn't really watch a lot of the mainstream YouTubers for Minecraft. I didn't really watch Captain Sparkles, uh, Ant Venom, or I don't know who was like really popular back then. Probably Sky does Minecraft and stuff like that as well. But even like by that point, they weren't really doing vanilla or anything either. They were doing their own custom stuff, and pretty much only custom stuff because that's probably what got all the views at that point because they've probably gone past all the normal stuff in Minecraft and immediately now going on to the modded parts that the new stuff essentially. But me just starting out Minecraft, I wanted to do vanilla and all the boring stuff essentially. So all the mainstream, all the really popular YouTubers weren't really doing stuff that I was wanting to do. So I watched like the first YouTuber I watched being like a Let's Player for just vanilla. And then IBX Toycat was a Let's Player for vanilla again, but vanilla for a different reason, because it was console edition. He was like the only console edition gamer that I knew existed. He was pretty much the only one. So it's kind of interesting. And I get all of the console edition information from them as well. Because everyone else obviously played on Java edition, which I didn't have at the time. So the only way that I could sort of get information specific to my version was from IBX Toycat. But yeah, he had some banger content back in the day. I remember starting Scarlet when it came out, and the best armor was Emerald Armor. I had no idea what to do. Yeah. Yeah, like when you first start out in it, you don't really know what you're doing. I remember when I first started out on skyblock, I didn't know how to get more health. I was wondering how, because I have pretty much like 100 health all the time. I was like, how the fuck do people get so much health? Like, I don't see any way to get health in the game. Although I don't know whether I was ignoring all the things that gave you health. Maybe I thought like, fairy souls, that's a bit, you know, I haven't really gotten much from fairy souls back then. I don't know. When did you start? When I start Hypixel Skyblock, it was around late 2019, I think probably November, around November time, maybe a month before or after. Actually, definitely not after, but I think around November time was when I started Hypixel Skyblock. But yeah, it's a lot different to when... Yeah, that's before I knew about growth. The growth enchantment was what I was missing. And obviously fairy souls and all the other things that give you health, but... Yeah. Before I knew about that, I was like, how the fuck do people get health? None of these armor sets are giving me health. They're all giving me defense. But yeah. But when I started Minecraft, though, I remember those days, because I remember that was before any Minecraft knowledge, of course. So you know what I did with my first furnace? I mean, first of all, I set up my first Minecraft sort of house thing. It was like a little cobblestone house in the middle of the desert. And then, yeah, so when I made my first furnace, I put it outside because I thought if I had the furnace inside, it would burn the house down somehow. And it would like burn my bed and just catch anything flammable on fire. Which is kind of, like looking back, kind of funny. But that is why I had the furnace outside the house. And obviously I didn't know what I could smelt, so I just put in random shit and see. That is the fun part. That's actually one of the fun parts that they've gotten rid of in Minecraft. You no longer just put in random shit to see whether it burns and makes something new. It tells you exactly what you can put in and what you get out with it. Fuck it, you've ruined the fun of it, goddammit. You've ruined the fun of putting random shit and seeing if, like, you put in sand in there and it's like, oh shit, I can make glass. No way. And then you put in like some random thing that doesn't burn. It's like, oh, okay, that doesn't work. You can't do that anymore. It just tells you exactly what you need. Does mithril respawn after you mine it? It does. Mithril respawns, and yeah, it's the reason I have a route for it. If it was like coal and didn't come back, then there would be interesting parts in the sense of like, if you... I could do the thing that Lucy was talking about earlier with using mining speed boost on mithril and then going to a new lobby. I think it would be an interesting thing if they made it so that it didn't regenerate, but they definitely shouldn't make it not regenerate. Because if it no longer regenerates, I'll be incredibly sad. I will be distraught. MFM would be different. I wouldn't like it. I like being in the same lobby for a long period of time mining. Makes it a lot nicer to do instead of having to switch lobbies all the time. Not if you bomb it, I think. Yeah, unfortunately it gets rid of it forever if you bomb it. Not ideal. It's annoying, like, they made gems regen from bombs now, but not mithril. It'd be so good if mithril respawned from bombs. Because if mithril respawned from bombs, how fast I could set up a lobby, it'd be so good. I could set up a lobby in no time. I'd just bomb the shit out of the place. And I wouldn't need to, like, be careful of bombing in a certain place so it doesn't destroy any mithril. Because it would respawn it, it'd be fine. And it just takes so much less time, and it'd be great. It'd be so fucking good. It'd be genuinely so good. It's crazy how skyblock evolved back then. The hardest mod to kill is a zombie in the deep caverns. Yes, back in the day when the hard mobs were the end. Or even the deep cavern, as you say. I remember when, like, you had to optimize your damage to kill zealots. you had to optimize your damage to kill zealots and then get summoning eyes. You know, summoning eyes is very much so like what I'm doing right now. Or not. Okay, that definitely came out wrong. Summoning eyes are similar in a way that it was the main money-making method for pretty much everyone back in the day. Especially 30 Virus. I remember him doing summoning eyes as much as I did this, right? That was essentially what skyblock was. You'd get money through doing summoning eyes, and then you get a 50 mil Midas, and then superior armor, and then call it a day, essentially. That was skyblock. And it is really weird to see the parallel being summoning eyes was the main thing people were doing. Summoning eyes was like the gameplay of skyblock, and now the gameplay of skyblock is different grinds that people do. Whether they choose to do farming, summoning eyes is still a thing, to be fair, so you can do that. Or mining. So there's multiple different summoning eye grinds, or money-making methods. But, you know, summoning eyes was the only one, pretty much, back then. The end wasn't out back then? Yeah. I mean, I've never known a time in skyblock before the end, so... Like, the end was definitely before my time. But yeah. I've been here for a while, but also not in the very beginning, you know? That's my skyblock journey, kind of. Well, my skyblock journey in total is an interesting one. Before the end, all you did was mining emeralds for XP and for the emeralds armor. Yeah. Yeah, I think in the very beginning of skyblock, as far as I know, people were saying there wasn't anything you did aside from, like, collecting shit. Like, there was the collections, and then you did those, essentially. You collected stuff. I mean, yeah, there was the deep caverns, but, like, the knowledge I know of skyblock from the before I, you know, joined in November 2019 was all from Technoblade videos. And of course, you know, yeah, that's what got me into skyblock as with probably everyone else, but yeah. Back in the day, man, back in the day. Back in the day when you reforged every talisman. Look at those strong talismans. Shaded even. The days before dungeons, the days before... I was around before the park was introduced as well. I remember the... Do you remember? Do you remember the floating islands for foraging? I remember. I remember having to go to those places to get my wood. I just realized that this is essentially turned into into a member stream. We're currently membering. The member berries have infected, and we're all fucking membering. I remember. I remember when the end came out and everyone was confused on where the dragon's nest is. I think by the time I joined, everyone is very well aware of where that was. It's like the main place in the end. It's pretty much the end. Is what like the nest was the end. There wasn't really much out of it. I mean, even nowadays there really isn't that much out of it except from obsidian. But yeah. Oh, there is that. There are some other areas, I guess, than the nest. There's the zealot grinding area, and then there's the no, sorry, the Enderman Slayer. There you go. The Enderman Slayer area, and then there's the slightly tougher zealot area as well. Late game set was Golem Armor and Leaping Sword. Ah, yeah, I remember my co-op going after that. I remember them going after it, and because you know what I remember though. I remember back when we were trying to get Dragon Armor, right? We were trying to get Dragon Armor because Dragon Armor was good, and so they got old Dragon Armor. No, they got Protector Dragon Armor. I got old Dragon Armor. I was like, I'm not gonna go for Protector. I'm gonna go for old. And realistically, I don't know if there was that much EHP / damage difference between old and Protector. Protector probably was better, but it is what it is, all right. You know, I was on my copium. I was trying to use my old armor. But eventually I think I got strong armor, and I think by that time they stopped playing. So that was a thing. But then Dungeons came out, and then they got back in, well, one of them got back into it a little bit. But then after a while, you know, dropped out, and then ever since then, my co-op has not really played. And to be fair, can I blame them? Chat, can we blame them? Can we blame them for not playing? They may have came back a little bit for Dwarven Mines, but then it's like, ah, shit, why am I mining? Which is a very good question. Very good question for them. And then they left. And then after Dwarven Mines, never come back. Strong over Frozen Blaze? You mean strong dragon armor over Frozen Blaze? Are you being for reals right now? Are you being serious? Are you being serial? I don't think you are, man. I stopped playing after some time, but I had Superior and all that fancy shit. I came back when the Dwarven Mines came out, played a bit, and then quit again. Yeah. See, the thing is, before Dwarven Mines, I was relatively poor in Skyblock. Like I had no money. I was not financially that well off in Skyblock. But ever since Dwarven Mines, money went up. I got my first billion coins from Dwarven Mines. I feel like you know, if I was like lower middle or lower class in terms of income in Skyblock before Dwarven, I think I immediately rose to like high class, maybe even almost the top of money. Because I got billion quite quickly on all the mithril that I mined. I would have become incredibly rich, like very, very fucking rich, if I had more time during the Crystal Hollows update when that came out. When the Crystal Hollows update came out, I was working full time. And if I wasn't, I swear to God, I would have been so fucking wealthy. I would have been unbelievably wealthy in Skyblock. I would be so fucking rich. I would probably be around about 100 mil, sorry, 100 bill net worth by now. I swear to God. Like, I would have been so fucking wealthy if I had more time. If I wasn't working full time, I swear to God. When Crystal Hollows came out, I would have been so rich. I would have been so fucking rich. I remember playing Skyblock once, but then I met this guy, Makash, that bullied me because I was lacking in the department of mining XP, then I quit. What do you mean bullied, man? Look, just because I advocate for mining, it doesn't mean that, you know, you should quit because you don't have the mining. What I'm saying is you should up your mining, but like positive, in a positive way, you know. If you don't have the mining right now, then you can start mining and then get the mining, and then everything's good. See, if you have the mining, then all is good. But if you don't have the mining, it's time to start mining. Am I right, chat? Or am I right, chat? Can I start mining with 3 mil powder each? I mean, you fucking mine whenever you want, man. You can mine whenever you want. But yeah, just sort of the order you go in. Heart of Mountain 7, then powder grind. Then you kind of do whatever the fuck you want, really. After you've done powder grinding, you're probably on money to get your setup fully maxed, and then you do whatever you want, which is probably gemstone mining or as I said, whatever you want. You could do MFM. You could do, I mean, if you want to do MFM, you need a hypermax setup there. If you want to do gems to get money, then you don't need as much maxed out. The profile I'm playing on right now, I started playing 1.5 years ago. I have my times where I don't play the game for 3 to 5 months. Yeah. I mean, just get busy sometimes. Skyblock is a game that takes a shit ton of time away from you, so it makes sense. I mean, it is a massive time sink, Skyblock. What's MFM? Magnafield's Mithril. How much Mithril powder you get an hour? No idea. But yeah, yes. I swear to God, I would have so much goddamn money if I was not working full time when Crystal Hollows came out. I'd have so fucking much money. I'd have so much money. It actually is so... It's so sad. I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world. Like, me working full time um, during the summer definitely helped me financially. I got some money. I'll definitely take the money. But the amount of money in Skyblock I could have gotten. Oh, oh my God. I would have been a fucking... the amount of billions. The amount. The money. No, I can't. I need to not think about that because I'll just make myself sad. I'd be so fucking rich. I'd be so rich. I would have probably been top 10 gemstone collection as well. Probably. How much playtime do you have in the Crystal Hollows? It's about 3,000 hours, but let's check. It's about 3,209 hours in the Crystal Hollows. Did they buff powder mining in the last months? I don't exactly know the timeline of it, like how long ago it was. I don't remember on that one. But they did buff powder mining from 100k each, I think. It was 100k or something, but it was 100k, then it went to 600k. Then it's gone back down to 100k. So, no, they haven't, but they did technically for a little bit. You got 1.6k playtime overall on the profile. I see. I see, I see. It's, yeah. It is kind of mad to think about that. I have 3,000 hours in just the Crystal Hollows alone. Definitely not, like, the most... What's the word? Most efficient use of those 3,000 hours. Well, then again, But when I mine, I'm not really that inefficient. But also, there's definitely times where I'm in the Crystal Hollows and I'm sort of AFK, kind of. Like, there'll be times where I'm mining out of stream and then I'll like, fuck it. We'll do a little bit of Smash Ultimate. Or, I don't know, I'll be eating instead of mining, sort of thing. But, you know, there'll be times where I'm in the Crystal Hollows AFK-ish. You have 4,000 hours in CSGO, it's also a waste of 4,000 hours. I mean, it's only a waste if you believe it to be a waste, man. You know? Surely you at least had fun during those 4,000 hours, surely. Surely you weren't raging your head off at your T. I've never played CSGO, so... Well, I say I've never played it, I haven't really played it enough to the point where I know what's going on. But, you know, surely you weren't raging your head off, sort of thing. 4,000 times 20 would be 80k. I mean, sure. Sure. But, you know, it's not the same, man. It's not the same. It's not the same. I swear. Because technically, hold on, if we take my playtime detailed, and if we, yeah, 16,371, and if we remove 9,760, let's say we remove 9,500 from it, so we go down to 7,326,8, yeah. So 6,800 hours of, okay, yeah, hold on. Let's say 5,000 hours of active playtime. 5,000 hours of active playtime, you know, at your 20, yeah, it would be 100k. So in theory, I'd be at 100k pounds if I was working 20 pounds an hour sort of thing, instead of actively playing a skyblock. It doesn't matter, I don't care. Anyways, hello, Kelexit. Welcome to the stream. 9,700 of Private Island, yeah, that's all AFK. Don't know if the fun was worth 80k. I mean, I'm sure it was fun though, right? I'm sure. Mr. Crash. Hell yeah. Crash Bandicoot. Crash Bandicoot was a good series of games. You know, I should whip out the PS2. I should get a PS2 emulator and rip those PS2 games. That would be sick. That'd actually be quite sick. I do need to do that. That's a project I need to get going at some point. I mean, I'd say that. I've got all the other projects I want to do. And one that I've put off for genuine years now is the Linux one. I mean, it's easy to put off that project when you give yourself a deadline of like years to do it. But then again, it's coming up. Like the 10th of October, I think it is, 2025. Which, to be fair, is like a good bit of time away. It's still getting closer though. I do need to eventually get onto that Linux thing. How many gems are 100k? I don't know, I can't do the maths on that one without doing the maths on that one. Can't do the maths without doing the maths. You have to sleep now, Fiesta's coming, have a great rest of the stream. You too. Or you have a, yeah, have a good rest. I should probably, I should go to sleep. I should prepare myself for tomorrow's Fiesta as well. Need to actually sleep. Because I did have a good amount of sleep last night, and that definitely helped me mentally for today. Yeah, so I think I should probably do that. Should probably do that thing. I think you need a boost cookie. For what? Yeah, but also hello Gavin Gaming. welcome to probably the last bits of this mining stream. The last bits of me mining and stuff. How long have I streamed for now? Almost 3 hours, so we're getting a little bit longer streams than the 2-hour ones I've been doing recently. I want to see if I can hit 4 hours next time, maybe. Although, I don't think I'll stream tomorrow, I'm not sure yet. But we'll see. We'll see. There's a chance. But that chance might be a lot lower than it was today. Because tomorrow I probably do need to do some things for uni. Although if I get them done before, like, 8, then probably I could just stream then. But there's probably some uni stuff that would take me all day. I don't know. But yeah, it is 12:30, so I should probably end stream so I can at least give myself the chance to go to sleep eventually. Even if I do end up not going to sleep for a good few hours after I end stream. So I will end it here. So thank you all for watching. And sorry to all of you that have just got here. Like, Kellex has not really been here for that long, but I'm sorry I had to end. I'm sorry. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Remember to like the stream, remember to subscribe, to follow on Twitch. Fuck, what else? Give mining a try. Why not? There's a Fiesta tomorrow. Well, it's tomorrow for me. It's tomorrow for me. Could not be tomorrow for you. Depends. But yeah, thank you all for watching, and I shall see you all in the next stream, whenever that may be. Goodbye. Did you know Steve Jobs died of ligma? Perhaps.